if I am born enlightenment, then how would those for whom Jesus said the blind leading the blind will lead you both into a pit be able to see my enlightenment if you are blinded by your religious leader? So if I am born enlightenment and darkness tried to cover me, then wouldn't I illuminate the darkness naturally if I am born enlightened? See, how do you know who I am and you can't see that you are the darkness that surrounds me? You are starving me, and the Bible says that you would do it, but you say that you're not doing it. So aren't you the judge? Now check this. This is what I'm writing. This is what I'm testifying on today. I say, if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., was born valid, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as presumed, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to accept something as true until it is shown not to be true. And I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, was born, for which is defined as brought forth by Queen Dolores Yvonne Rackard Castle in Halifax Hospital in Daytona Beach in the state of Florida on January 8th in 1969 at 2:20 in the morning. But you know, but I was also brought forth by my wife, who is Queen Benita Elaine Epps Castle of Four Castles Incorporated. Because without her, I wouldn't be a father. And if I didn't become a father, then I wouldn't have learned how to become your father. See, I'm your spiritual father, as I am Tamika Rayshawn Castle and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr., for whom is now Queen Tamika Rayshawn Castle of Chancey Incorporated and King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated, because that guy Nigel Taylor attacked my kingdom, which is Four Castles Incorporated. See what I'm saying? See, so that's why you Christians and Muslims are now the darkness that surrounds my enlightenment. See, that's why now I can go get the Prophet Muhammad, and I can go get the prophets in the Bible, and I can use the New Testament as current evidence to the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, who continue to mentally darken God's, for whom is Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, because they won't tell you a truth. See, if the truth don't benefit them, according to the scriptures, they can't afford to tell you the truth, because the truth is what's revealing to you that they are the children of the devil. See, if they can't tell you the truth, then how can they be telling you God's truth if you can't tell them your truth? Because wouldn't your truth be God's truth? See, think about it. So, see, that's why I am entitled, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to grant the Civil Rights Act of 1964, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a federal statute that prohibits employment, discrimination, and harassment by the United States Postal Service against the United States Postal Service in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, on the basis of race, sex, pregnancy, religion, and national origin, as well as prohibiting retaliation against me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, as an employee of the United States Postal Service, who legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally opposed the United States Postal Service's illegal harassment of me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. I'm at the Lockhart branch of the United States Postal Service, for which led to the United States Postal Service's discrimination against me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is when, where, how, as well as why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, gave a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal birth to Fort Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is why the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity is pregnant with Fort Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated, like Rebecca, for whom is defined as the wife of Isaac, for whom is defined as the son of Abraham, for whom is defined as an Old Testament patriarch, regarded by Jews as the founder of the Hebrew people through his son Isaac, and by Muslims as the founder of the Arab peoples through his son Ishmael, gave birth to Esau and Jacob, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, am now walking around with Fort Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated like a pregnant woman who is in labor, for which is defined as the physical activity involved in giving birth to the legal right to the legal presumption, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as presumption of law, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a legal assumption that a court is required to make if certain facts are established and no contradictory evidence is produced in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's enlightened for which is defined as freedom from ignorance and misinformation's knowledge, for which is defined as the fact and condition of knowing something, in this case is the law, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the regime that orders human activities and relationships through systematic application of the force of politically organized society, or through social pressure backed by force in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. In such a society, especially the legal system in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, with familiarity, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally gained through experience and association with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, is why the state of Florida's soul, for which is defined as to deliver and give up in violation of duty, trust, and loyalty, and especially for personal gain, my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s knowledge, for which is defined as acquaintance with and understanding of a science, art, and technique, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, stole, for which is defined as to take the property of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, wrongfully and especially as a habitual and regular practice in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and sold, for which is defined as to give up me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., to the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, after Judas, for whom is defined as the apostle who in Christian accounts betrayed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee by selling, for which is defined as to offer Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee to the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Jerusalem for 30 pieces of silver. After Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee said, give Caesar what is due Caesar, and give God what is due God. And Hosea, for whom is defined as a Hebrew prophet of the 8th century before Jesus Christ, said, my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s people, for whom are defined as human beings making up a group, an assembly, and linked by a common interest in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, would have been illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally destroyed, for which is defined as to ruin the structure, organic existence, and condition of God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and especially in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for lacking my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's legal knowledge, for which is defined as the fact and condition of being aware in a court of law inside of any state and territory in the United States of America is what legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally proves beyond the shadow of a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal doubt in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, so that history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events, such as those affecting a nation or institution, often including an explanation of their causes, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, that my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's knowledge, for which is defined as the range of my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's information and understanding, came from me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and money, for which is defined as something generally accepted as a medium of exchange, a measure of value, and a means of payment, has the image, for which is defined as a visual representation of human gods, for whom are defined as powerful rulers on it. Therefore, if your human value, for which is defined as the monetary worth of you, is measured by the value of money, then wouldn't you have no divine, for which is defined as of, relating to, and proceeding directly from your God, for which is defined as, for whom is defined as the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism as creator and ruler of the universe's value, for which is defined as a fair return for you, is why I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, took God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom, I did it twice, hold on. Well, I'm glad I proofread it. So hold on, let me see. Make sure. And Allah, for whom are God's children. Okay, yeah. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. I'm laughing because, see, I watch YouTube to try to figure out how can I get your attention, because I'm looking at the people who got it, right? So this, like, sometimes you like, make that noise like that. I don't like that, right? So I hear myself, and this dude said that a dude coming out the closet, because I guess when he hear you speak like that, he say you gay, I guess. So see, it's like, man, I ain't never cared about what nobody thought about me, because people always lied on me coming up, right? So now I'm listening to people for the first time in my life, and I'm saying, damn, you mean to tell me if you make a mistake and make a sound, you gay now? Goddamn, you can't make a sound, man. Shit, goddamn. So I see why these kids dying and shit, man. Y'all people make people feel like something wrong with them. And that's why I'm so glad that my mama told me to talk to my daughter, which allowed me to talk to myself, because that's my daughter, right? So, see, I was under that same understanding. I was like, well, what would I talk to my daughter about? I don't play with dolls. I don't, this my child. This ain't no doll. This a child. So I'm like, man, I don't know nothing but how to be a man. Now you telling me that if I make a mistake and make a sound, or if you look at something, or if you say, see, you nah, oh, look at him, he this, oh, he that, oh, look at it, oh, that's gay, oh, this, and you're like, oh my God, are y'all judging me? Well, can I go and judge you? See, can we go to court and let me judge you as you judge me? See, because I don't know. I'm saying is the man saying, because you make a mistake, your mouth got juice in it, then I'm saying, they say this person gay, this. See, I'm so busy, like I used to say, right? I say it take me 27 hours to handle my business. So see, when people used to talk about other people, that's what I used to tell them. Say, man, listen, brother or sister, it take me 27 hours to handle my business. So I be 3 hours in the hole when I get up. So, bruh, I ain't got time to be listening about nobody else. So maybe that's why the people who giving it to me is thinking that they giving it to me. But I'm saying, brother and sister, this is what I was telling you about. See, I done already handled my business. You just stealing my time. See, because you already had your preconceived notions of me. And that's what I was telling my daughter. Nobody know me but me. And then I told you about me because that chick told you something about me. So then I told you the truth. See, now I sit back and now my friends, my real friends is telling you like, yeah, remember my daddy told you that. See, daddy told you that. Daddy told you that. See, now, not all the time I look right, but I was right in my own eyes. See, but those eyes came from a project understanding. And as I developed, I then saw differently, and then I saw respect internally. See, then I realized what my mama was talking about. See, in order to get respect, you have to give respect. Now, but see, you don't give the devil respect. You respect yourself more than the devil respect you. So if you have to be as wise as the serpent, you must be more respectful than the serpent, because the serpent is disrespectful. That's why they anti-truth. They anti-religion. They just religious. See, you have evil religions. See what I'm saying? Who create misinformed people. See, but if God is, then truth must defeat religious opinions. If God is, see, because the truth is absolute unto itself. See, but the truth that is absolute to its owner has to be believed. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I had to adopt the children who was being misinformed of their purpose. See, because I came from that development. You can't. You ain't nothing. You sorry. You this. Because you don't want to do what they want you to. And you saying, man, we in the goddamn projects. And you telling me I got to go work for somebody. And you work for somebody. And we in the goddamn projects. I'm saying, well, if you going to work, then get the most for your time. That's all I was telling them. But when I growed up, look what I did. Hey, man, I worked my way up the ladder. I didn't stay on the ladder that I was born in. That's why I can tell you where I came from. See, that's all I'm telling y'all, kids. But check this. After the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, stole, for which is defined as to take away, my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's money, for which is defined as an officially coined and stamped metal currency by force and unjust means in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th of 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now, that is my testimony in saying that when I knew that my truth had delivered me from the lies that had been told on me my whole life, I realized that that was the time for me to save my children from the evil that had grew with me. See, this what I'm saying. It's like I realized I was doing my research on slavery, right? And when little white kids of privilege was born, they was given a slave of same age so they could learn how to be a slave master. See, it was a training from birth. See what I'm saying? Go get this, go get this, go get this, right? So if you come from that type of training where you told what you can't be, then you must reject that training. So therefore, you're going to be the black sheep thirsting for freedom, because the slave has accepted being a slave. See, that's why they tell you how to be them. They don't tell you how to be free from them, because they captive inside of themselves, right? So they went after money, see, because they don't know. They never had money legally. See, I saw money made illegally. Then I saw the ramifications and the punishments and judgments that was rendered out. Then I got hurt, because then I saw what was being provided. See, once something is taken out of your ecosystem, right, then you see what was taken. You see what was supporting it. So now here I am, an enlightened young man who was taught about mortgages, life, religion, all of that, right? From the streets. Then I saw it from inside. So I saw the preachers doing what my uncles and daddy was showing me. I saw them doing it in church. Now you got these guys and these young cats, they ain't never, they wasn't privileged to my lifestyle. So when I'm telling them what's happening, they can't see it. So that's when I'm understanding, hey man, when you don't know, you blind to it. But when somebody put your boots on, you looking for it. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If I was looking for the darkness, so I can bring the darkness that I found to the light, why wouldn't my evidence be abundant? If the darkness is so vast, if the darkness has spread throughout mental earth ever since or before Moses came down from Mount Sinai, because didn't Moses have to intercede for the Israelites according to scripture? Now check this, because I don't want to get this thing too far. Okay, now I'm going to go get the Prophet Muhammad out of the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, right? Because I'm telling you that my enlightenment has now brought darkness to the light. So I'm going to get, like I say, the Prophet Muhammad to testify of me to you out of the Shihi International Version of chapter 6, verses 11 through 21. And it says, say, travel through the land, then observe how was the end of the deniers in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and then in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and then on December 26th in 2023 at 5:10 in the morning. Say, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and earth. Say to Allah, he has decreed upon himself mercy in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 26th in 2023 at 5:11 in the morning. He will surely assemble you for the day of resurrection in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when all of my people was gathered unto me, and the darkness that surrounded me was parted with my light. Just like Moses parted the Red Sea, I parted the darkness with my truth. But then here is the religious darkness inside of my people now surround me, have starved me for 15 years. Now you tell me, when would a slave ever be free from the slavery that is traditional? Slaves are traditionally slaves. They're taught how to be slaves. I came from it. See, this is the only way we can actually have an intelligent conversation about slavery, because it can't be the son of a bitch who enslaved us. Why would we have an intelligent conversation with the motherfucker who gave us the problem? See, it's time for us to have an intelligent conversation about the goddamn problem they gave us. And you can't have that when a motherfucker talking about somebody else. I'm saying, no, man, I did this. And I don't know nothing about no damn Quran. Nothing. I've been arguing with the people who've been trying to teach me the Bible, just like I was arguing with the teachers who was trying to teach me history. You know, now I had no problem with science teachers. I had no problem with math teachers, because it is what it is. Now I had a problem with this one guy because he was trying to teach it another way. And I was like, hey, man, math is 1 + 1 is 2, man. You doing all this here, man. I ain't with that there, man. And so I had a problem with him. But other than that, I had no problem in math, science. I had a problem in history. See, because you telling me your version of history and you leaving me out, just like you doing now. And I have a problem with that, because it's my goddamn history. You telling me I'm crazy. I'm saying I'm not, man. I'm saying you keep saying I'm crazy, just like you keep telling me to believe in your goddamn God. And I'm saying, man, what about me? You ain't God. I'm not your fucking God, but I'm mine. See, but damn, you gonna stop me from being my God because you don't know yours? Sick ass person, man. You sick. Say to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and earth. Say to Allah, He has decreed upon Himself mercy. He will surely assemble you for the day of resurrection, about which there is no doubt, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, nor in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. But see, you dark creators of darkness, see, you can't go into where I shed my mental light. See, you can't go in there, see, because in your place there is no oaths. There is no requirement to tell the truth. See, in your places of judgment, see, because you judge to someone else's testimony. That's why you continue to create the same crimes that those people like you created. See, you telling somebody about somebody else. But when somebody come in my light, in their truth, see, you're going to be shown to be your Father, not the Lord and Savior, Jesus. See, you're not even a disciple of Jesus. You are a disciple of the high priest Caiaphas. That's why you think you know. And once you realize that you don't know, you got to try to kill the truth that is revealing you to be the wolf in sheep's clothing. See? And so now, see, there's no doubt that you're going to be revealed and the people are going to be resurrected, because eventually they're going to come to life through my voice. See, my voice is going to show them, just like when you preaching and you see, I'm doing the same thing, but see, I'm telling them about me though. See, I'm saying, hey, the Prophet Muhammad said, see, I'm Allah, look right here, because I can't be the Prophet Muhammad and I don't know the damn Quran. I don't know it. So I'm going to get it about me. See, I'm saying, hey, I asked it about me and it came back with these things. And I'm saying, see, so isn't that what you say you're supposed to show yourself approved? So why would you follow a man or a woman that don't have the evidence to support who they are? I got the evidence to support me, then I go get your understanding and you starve me, but you feed your minister who telling you the same shit I'm telling you, but he don't have the testimony. He not backed by his own testimony, or her or whomever. See, I am backed by my own deeds, my own love for you, as I had for my wife and my 2 children. No different. Now, where is their love in the image of the Prophet Muhammad? When can they show you themselves? See, he has decreed upon himself mercy. I did that, but you won't give me mercy because you merciful. You're merciless. See, you're merciful only to yourself, though. See, I gave mercy through me to the children you don't give no mercy to. You take money from poor people, man. So what knowledge do you give? You steal the money. You don't invest back into the poor. You take from the poor. You're not even Robin Hood, man. You steal from the poor and do business with the rich. That's why you have nice cars, homes, clothes, but the people in your congregation got the ability to sow, got the ability to build, got the ability to do, teach, do, and you don't invest that money that they invest in you back with them. You go and invest it with the devil. And now you got nice cars, clothes, but why black folks ain't got, we been in here working at Ford, General Motors, and you mean to tell me we haven't designed one car built by black people? But now when I done went and won General Motors so we can do it, these black motherfuckers done starved me and told me that I can't save everybody. And I'm saying, well, damn, bro, I saved myself. Why can't I inspire people to be mean? If you inspiring them to be, well, you know, you say they can't even be Jesus. So who are you inspiring us to be? Some damn slaves, some drug dealers, some strippers. See, because that's what we are. So if the church is on every goddamn corner, but our children in strip clubs, standing on the street corner selling dope, then what did the church produce in the black race? We got less than we had when we were slaves. Because when we were slaves, we had jobs. We had something to do. Now that we free, all the church do is get 10% of everything we hustle up. But what do the church give in return other than a sermon of somebody's work? See, my work is original. I'm actually making history as I speak. See, every time I speak to somebody, history is speaking to them. But their ears are so abused that their mind is closed to knowledge. See, they go crazy. The light blam them up. They like deers in the headlight. They can't deal with it because the truth is too pure when your knowledge has been cut. See, they put a cut on your knowledge like they put the cut on the dope you snort and smoke and shoot in your arm. See, that ain't pure. See what I'm saying? Like what I'm giving you is uncut. See, ain't no commercials. This all real. Ain't nothing fake about this because a poor man can't make up nothing. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm coming to you with no doubts of my love for your mind, not your body, but for your soul. I have love for, because I see the spirit that stole your very soul by blowing your mind. See, so what I'm doing is I'm controlling your mind so you don't destroy your body so we can save your soul. See, that's what your preacher's supposed to do. See, they supposed to save you. See, because every soul is precious in the eye of a father now. See, because how did I not love my son and I love my daughter? Now, the only difference is my son made me be more forceful than my daughter. See, she didn't rebel. She succumbed. And then she received the rewards of the message, right? Now my son, being a man and the young child, he looking at his father, well, now you have to go at your own image. So you have to know how to deal with yourself. So that's why if I wouldn't have worked on myself, then I couldn't work on my son. See what I'm saying? Because I had been, like I used to tell him, right? He used to come to me with some game and I used to finish it for him. Say, hey, nah, man, you did this right here. You did this. And he'd look at me like, and I'm saying, I did it, man. What you think I ain't do that, man? Come on, man. And then I tell him, I say, see, man, I thought I shouldn't have got a whooping neither. So I ain't gonna whoop you. But I will tell you where you're wrong, because I got the whooping. See what I'm saying? See, and he don't understand that, hey, bro, I'm clearing the way for you. See, I had to come through where I'm clearing for you. See, I'm saying, hey, man, but look, man, don't make it hard for us. See, Lord, bro, you gonna make it hard for us. See, right here, my mama, that's when I realized that my mama wasn't my lady. I was 14, and she started crying. And I'm saying, what you crying for? You know, we out here. See, like Jesus said, you know, I'm about my Father's business. And I'm saying, well, you know you know what's going on here. But that's when I realized, boy, that's my mama. See, she oversee me like she loved me. Now whatever with my daddy, that's special. But boy, ain't nothing like a mother and a son. And when you see it, and you see, well, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all may be blind and you can't see the pain you putting on the woman who bore you. But I did. I saw, I'm like, she crying. Oh, shit. You feel, oh man, my mama kept for me. But I always knew, but I'm a hustler. I'm in my daddy, see? I'm like my daddy. So I'm doing what I think we all supposed to do. See what I'm saying? But that's when you realize, man, your mama been telling you, like, hey, you different. You special. You ain't like everybody. You see, and you like, mama, everybody. And she like, no, Tommy, it ain't everybody if it's not you. And then now you realizing, man, my mama was directing me, and now she's guiding me because she was up here. See what I'm saying? And that's all I'm doing for y'all. See, I'm saying I had too much love not to share it. I had been told I was selfish, so I didn't want to be it. So when I saw that I could be what my mama told me I am, then I knew that I had already become it, because I was in a position where you could judge me saying, well, come on, man, what? But then people started with this bullshit. And that's why I say, man, fame that someone else give you is not fame, it's attention. See what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to tell my daughter and my son. See, my daughter lived in fame. My son lived with attention. See, they both got attention. But one was hands off and one was hands on. See what I'm saying? Now my daughter, she got attention, where she got showered with reward for doing what she was supposed to do. See, whatever, the birthdays, see, Christmas, see, she got rewarded because she gave back to the fam. Now my son, see, he was using, see, and you saying, son, I feel you, but I can't condone it because I know what you're doing. But do you know? See, do you know that if you win, you lose? See, I didn't know until I was 14 and my daddy was in prison and I was about to go to jail. See, when you walk in the footsteps, you see the footprints, and then you become the maker of the footprints you walking in. See, that's why they say life is a circle. And if you keep walking in those footprints, they're going to become your own. You see what I'm saying? Because you walking in the circle of your father. See, so at some point, somebody got to see them footprints and realize that they're yours. And then you can see, now you start listening to your understanding. See, that's what I did. That's why I say, is it the things that people say hurt your feelings, or is it the things that they don't say? See, you can't recall something that nobody gave you. If they never spoke it, how can you recall it? So that's when I started listening to love. I'm like, oh man, my mama was trying to tell, oh man, oh devil, I see you. See, my mama said this. Oh man, I see, man, yeah, my daddy said it this way, but now I see, because he could only say it the way he said it. That's what he say. Hey man, I'm me. And now I'm understanding my daddy. See what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that was some cold, that was cold. But then is the truth hot, right? Think about it. The truth don't burn you, man. The truth cools you, because when you hear it is when you fit get heated, and then the truth come. I mean, it's just as hard as it came when my daddy said it. It came harder, cause now I was saying it. Like, don't let them beat you for your cool, Tom. Don't, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, man. Then you just go limp, cause you realize, man, this ain't about the body, this about the mind. See? So now, okay, so he will surely assemble you for the day of resurrection, about which there is no doubt. Those who lose themselves that day do not believe. Okay? Now this is chapter 6, verse 13. And to him belongs that which reposes. Okay, now damn it, I made a mistake. Okay, repose. Well, I tell you, I can't. But it's okay. It's all right. Okay, now making sure I said it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I guess they say you should. But it said repose. I got it though, but it won't even tell you. So I guess it say you should know that one. But it look, I could be wrong though, but it look. R-E, that's re, and P-O-S-E, pose. What you say? I say repose. So you say I'm wrong, but that's cool, because I can't hear you. That's why I don't get on here and on that live. Boy, y'all have been a little pissed me off. But I got pissed off on that. So I don't get on that no more. So you can take live off my stream. I ain't getting on it no more. But listen here. So repose is a state of resisting. No, excuse. Damn, see, I done got up. But listen here. But it's sad. Okay, look, repose. I done got mad with a motherfucker who I know saying something. See, that's why I say, boy, I don't want to do it. I don't, listen, y'all need to leave me alone, man. Y'all hurt me so bad. Boy, I can't even deal with you thinking about it, right? I'm listening to the dude. I done got mad with him. I'm saying, so you saying if I smack, then I'm gay, man? Like, damn. So I got to worry about smacking and shit. Whoa, wait. Y'all kids, listen, man. Wake up. What a person say don't mean nothing. See, don't let nobody take your life with a word. Man, stop being so soft, man, because you got to be tough. You got to be, thick-skinned, man, because this world is tough, right? But once we start moving the devil out of our minds, then we won't be able to manipulate. That's called manipulation. When somebody can just say something and it bothers you to the point till you think about it. But see, I got to try to figure out how to catch a mind. And that's why I was telling this dude named KT, right? He Knowledge, that's his name, right? What he called is KT, right? And I was telling him, I say, man, I'm sorry I got to play with your mind, but I need it right now. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, listen, man, somebody trying to enter into my consciousness. So I need to use your consciousness so I can bring you up to speed, because I am fighting a mental war for your understanding. So I can't say, oh man, let that go like I used to, because I wasn't fully formed. I had to defeat my devil. So see, when I was trying to tell people, right, then they was telling me they situation. I'm like, okay, bro, all right, cool. I understand. You got your situation, I got mine, and I don't have a conclusion to my situation, but I see the conclusion coming. You know how they say you see the light at the end of the tunnel? So I saw the light, but I knew I wasn't at it yet, right? But that's when that's what I'm telling you about when you walking in a circle. See, the light I saw was the light I am. See, so because the first time I was a child in darkness, when I was 18, I graduated from the darkness that I entered into when I was 6 years old in school, they say I couldn't be no lawyer. So I just went through school as if it wasn't for me, right? And I didn't do my best. And that's why I was telling my kids, if you put your name on something, you make sure it's the best, because that's your name. And but see, that's why success in someone else's game is confusion. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, my kids saw me as successful, but I saw my failures. See, I knew I wasn't a lawyer, and I knew that I was smart enough to be whatever I wanted to be. So I saw myself as a failure until I saw the light. See what I'm saying? Until my prophecy was fulfilled by me, I had a hole in my understanding of who I am, because I was hoping that I would never go back to being my father. See, that sound bad, but I am my father, just in my image. See, that's all I'm saying. See, before I was following my father. See, I'm watching my daddy, and then I'm doing what he doing, but I'm doing it in my image, tainting my name. See, that's what I'm saying. And my mama kept saying, Tommy, you messing up your name. See, you got to stand on you. And I didn't. Mama, you ain't no man. You don't know what's this. See, but that's why I know. See, I'm telling y'all women, I'm saying, hey, man, my mama is the one that made the man you see. The man you hear. See, my wife saw the man y'all don't see. See, she saw me when I was immature. See, y'all hearing my maturity, because now I'm able to speak to the darkness. See, how do you fight darkness without you yourself becoming the darkness you fighting? See, that's why people say you temporarily insane. But think about this. Whomever came up with that terminology must have been the person running somebody insane that they loved. See, so some lawyer came up with that defense. But I bet you the lawyer who came up with that defense did it for free. See, because they know that once they win a case, they become the authority on that case. So if it's the first case ever presented, see, their law firm is going to get the accolades for winning and setting that precedence. So see, now by me knowing that I was supposed to be a lawyer and knowing that I was going to save my people, when I saw my light through my daughter's voice, she told me we had made it. See, and that's when the Bible say a child will lead them. See, my daughter told me. See, and that's why I told y'all, in one of my motions, I said, you have to be a good follower in order to be a good leader. See, I even listened to my daughter because I needed something. And it came through needing me. See, so when they kept telling me they needed me, see, that then cooled me. See, because they probably heard me telling them bye. See, like, well, man, I don't know. I ain't nothing else I can do. Things ain't going to be the same. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And they like, hey, man, no, I don't want to hear that. I need you. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay. All right. Let me lean on my light. And now, see, I'm shining, right? In the darkness that comprehended it not. But the darkness is all around me, because you was lied to in your development. See, so if you was lied to mentally, how do you know anything if you don't know you was lied to? So first, you have to accept the fact that you was lied to before you start accepting the knowledge that's enlightening you to the lie. See, you're going to keep being dark as long as you keep holding on to the lie. But you want to starve me. I'm saying, well, why you ain't starve the motherfucker who lied to you? Why would you starve the person who telling you the truth? So that's how I know you Israelites killed Moses. I know you did. Just like the civil rights movement killed Dr. Martin Luther King and the black Muslims killed Minister Malcolm X. Because when you the last in the order of things, but you the first of your kind, then you don't want to upset your position. See, that's what the high priest Caiaphas was saying. See, we don't want Rome to come take our place in nation. So all of these churches, see, they don't have the power of the government. See what I'm saying? Now, they can manipulate the voters, and then they scare the politicians out of votes. And that's when, God is not about you. See, God is about the truth. See, because if you are being deceived and God love you, why would God lie to you? Wouldn't God then be a deceiver of you? So if your God is a liar, how could your God be righteous? What is a good lie to tell? See, people try to, man, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But now I realize you lied to me. So didn't you hurt my feelings? But then when you I done told my friend, hey man, damn, but you hurt my feelings. They say, man, I know I didn't. I'm saying, well, damn, so you even tell me when you hurt my feelings? See, that's what I'm saying. They even let you know when they hurt your feelings, so you ain't got no choice. See, and then they starve you. So reposed by night and day. See, so repose, let's go back. Repose, a state of resting after exertion or strain, especially rest and sleep. See, so a lie really puts you to sleep mentally, because what you think you know is an illusion. So really you live in a nightmare through struggle. And the reason why you struggling, because you struggling with the lie. It's like a burden. See, but once I delivered my truth, I feel no burden. That's what but before I felt a pressure. See, because I was like, man, can I not be my father? See what I'm saying? Can I not fight? Can I not? You see what I'm saying? But then I realized that this was the greatest fight that I had ever fought, because it was the fight that I was born to fight. See what I'm saying? And then I'm looking at the scriptures tell me about this fight that I done won. See, but how do you win the minds of the confused when the truth confuses them even more? And then the liars start lying even harder. See, because he got to lie for that money now. He got to pay his car note, got to pay his mistresses, got to pay the people who now starting to tell the truth about his ass. See, we got to start paying off people. See what I'm saying? See, before people was afraid of your power. See, now they see the darkness is you. And they looking in the box, so now they not afraid no more. See what I'm saying? See, that's why fame given, right, is an illusion, because it's given by an illusionist. Because what is given can be taken away. But what is made can never be undone. So I'm making history through the darkness that was cast on me. So how can I not be the light eternal if darkness has tried to consume me, and then I burst out brilliantly in the midst of the darkness? And now I'm explaining it to you through scripture, through chapters in the Quran, over history. How can you then educate me when you can't use no written word without me using it against you in self-defense? Because you will be talking about me and I'll be using the Prophet Muhammad to talk about you. See, I'm not talking about you. The Prophet Muhammad talking about us. See, and you got the people sleep. And now I'm waking them up with the Prophet Muhammad. See, that's why you scared, not me. See, because you lying to him, not me. And to him belongs that which reposes by night and by day. So see, what rests belong to me, because I woke it up inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So anybody before then who was asleep should have been woken. And anybody who was born on that day of August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning or after should have never been asleep. See, but because you Christians and Muslims have been laid to rest, see, now your children have been born in a state of sleep, because they born in a physical world but in a spiritual existence. So they not transcending the spiritual world into their human beings. See, and that's what I'm telling them. I'm saying, well, look what the spiritual world has given you. You over here sleeping with the devil, and you're over here learning from his children. But now neither one of them can deal with the light of my truth. They can't come into court. So if they can't come into court, how they gonna get you into heaven? What heaven the devil gonna get you in if the devil got you living in hell? The devil done turned heaven into hell on earth. So look, say, it is other than Allah I should take as a protector, creator of the heavens and the earth, while it is he who feeds and is not. Ooh, look at this. Check it out. Look. I told y'all I didn't know now. I don't know. This, I just read this now. Say, it is other than Allah I should take as a protector in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, right? Because you say that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior because what happened to him in the judgment hall. Now, I'm saying, well, I have darkness on trial for darkening you, and I'm giving your children my truth in the light of day. See, like you see me in the light of day, but what about the darkness that speaks through your elected officials, that speaks through the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of your people in your hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. They stopping your children from coming home with jobs. They stopping your loved ones from getting out of prison with the same counseling skills. See, I'm gonna pay them so they can enjoy the rest of their life. See, I'm making our freedom a job. And the church is saying they God said no, but I'm saying they God is the darkness that I'm bringing to the light. So how they God is God. Now they are gods of darkness, gods of evil, but they are not righteous gods. See, because the righteous gods are speaking to my righteousness and speaking against their disbeliefs. See, so say it is other than Allah I should take as a protector, creator of the heavens and earth, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Because once I became, how can I not be who I become? See, I did it. So how can you stop it when it's already done? See, all you can do is lie like the Bible say the devil's children to do, because the truth is not in you, devils. See, so you gonna protect your father, because your father now needs protection. See, you didn't protect Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, but you protecting Jesus Christ. Why the story is not you protected Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee like you protecting Jesus Christ? Because now Jesus Christ is a financial instrument. See, Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee is the one that throwed the money out of his father's house. See, y'all use Jesus Christ to bring the money back into your father's house. So that's when Jesus said, you have turned my father's house into a den of thieves. And that is what I'm showing y'all, Jesus's prophecy. I'm saying, well, look at them thieves. They the one got your money. Jesus said, I got that too. When I'm gonna show you what Jesus said about that money your church is taking. So the creator of the heavens and the earth, while he is who feeds, see, I'm feeding y'all knowledge every morning, and is not fed. See, y'all starving me. I get up every morning and say, man, y'all starving me, man. Me too, man. Me too. But you ain't feed me no knowledge, and you not feed me no goddamn food. See, you just taking all of the food and the knowledge and the time that we need to grow the food. See, you a pest. You a buzzard. See, you don't want nothing to live. See, that's why you take money over God's children, Allah's children, my children, because you can't support yourself. How can you support someone else? See, so that's why I'm not fed. See, but I am feeding. Say, O Muhammad, indeed I have been commanded to be the first among you who submit to Allah, and was commanded, do not ever be of the polygamist. No, wait, polytheist. Oh shit, damn, I done fucked up. Polytheist. Oh, I done cut. Damn. Damn, did it again. Ooh, well, I know. Hold on, I'm gonna get it together. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Now, hold on.
Polytheism.
Wait a minute. That ain't. See that? Well, okay. Okay, that what they saying is, but that's what in the Bible or in the Quran is a polytheist. Okay, and it's belief in or worship of more than one God. See, they saying that's you Christians and you Muslims, both of y'all. See, you say Allah and they say God, so that's more than one God. See what I'm saying? But I'm telling the kids that God is Allah and Allah is God, and I'm both of them. See, I'm saying they got separate gods and all kind of understandings because they don't have no truth that comes from them. See, they gods is they preachers because that's how they know about they God. See, ain't no God in them, so they couldn't do what I'm doing because ain't no truth in them. They don't work on themselves. They work to learn more about Jesus. But you saying, but if you don't have no physical evidence, what you learning? You just learning about the story of a person in a book named Jesus? I don't understand it. But you gonna discredit my love for your children, which is the same love that I have for my children, but you say I'm not a father? Well, I have two creations, but you say that your father is not your children. You say your father is your children's father. And I'm saying, so who you tell them you are? If you tell them Jesus is y'all father. So wouldn't you be like Adam, who has no father, only a creator who created you from the dust of your own failures? So that's when you stop believing in yourself because of the crime you committed in your name. See, I'm saying, well, I never went to prison, jail. No, I went to the Navy. and I made this life that the devil tried to steal. See, he put me in jail illegally. That's why I want justice for the time that I spent incarcerated for a crime that was committed against me. You stole my car. You sent me 0 checks and put me in jail. And my family and friends saying they helping me. Man, you the fucking friends of Job. See, you the spiritual friends of Job. See, you slaves that ain't gonna never let the truth go free, cause you an abomination to the truth. You the worst ever. See, because you won't even let the truth save your own children, and you won't accept the fact that you a liar. And that's sad. But you call yourself a friend. Say, indeed, I fear, if I should disobey my Lord, the punishment of a tremendous day. Say, indeed, I fear, if I should disobey my Lord, the punishment of a tremendous day in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 26th in 2023 at 5:54 in the morning. He from whom it is averted that day, Allah has granted him mercy in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So even if I didn't think that I was Allah, right? Say even if I was a Muslim like you, then our Allah would have given me mercy. He would have granted me mercy. But look at you, you won't even feed me. So how then are you a messenger of Allah? See, you the one where I'm feeding and not being fed. But you being fed, but what knowledge are you feeding when these people here can starve me and feed you? Mind, body, and soul, they sexually. See, they give you everything, but they don't feed me nothing. You take advantage of them sexually. You take advantage of their employment. You take advantage of them in every way because they love you like they love Allah. See, but me, they want to kill me, starve me to death because of what you spoke. So now, why do not your words come back like swords? He from whom it is averted that day, Allah has granted him mercy. And that is the clear attainment. See, so once I granted myself mercy, you should have seen my attainment. Right now, let's look, attainment. See, we gonna break it down so that way the devil can't make us ignorant no more.
Attainment.
See, attainment, right? The act of attaining something, okay? Obtaining, to reach as an end, see? So once I reached that light, I saw that I was the light that I reached because I looked back when I was a kid and I saw where the darkness had dimmed me, but my history was still sparking. See, that's why now I'm like the burning bush and you stepping aside like Moses did. See, because the flame of me is burning so bright that the intensity you can't stand. See what I'm saying? See, the truth is so heavy, you can't carry the load. See, so that's why your religious teachers feel justified in lying to you. But I'm telling your religious leaders, you are the reason why they can't handle the load. See, because say if you went and you was a bodybuilder, but you lift no weights, you would still be strong because of the activity that you did as a bodybuilder. But say if you a bodybuilder and you only work out in your mind, where would your body muscle mass be? See, nobody would see you a bodybuilder because you only build your body in your mind. But now, what about if your mind is the greatest gift you have to offer the world, like my mind is? Then how would a closed mind be fed? How would you be able to obtain this knowledge if your mind is closed? You need to digest that one. Okay, this is 17. This is chapter 16 in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, verse 17. And if Allah should touch you with adversity in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, there is no remover of it except him in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 26th in 2023 at 5:59 in the morning in the simple name of Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. See, that's me. See, nobody else. So who else can do it? If you come to court, the law is going to wrap around you for 15 years and you walked in there today. So I got 15 years of blazing evidence consuming whoever come into court and stand against me. It's 15 years old, going on 16. So what can you do day one with 15 years of legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal evidence against you, who giving your opinion of what the Prophet Muhammad said or what anybody in the Bible said? But when are you gonna be in the Bible? But you the high priests, the Pharisees, the chief priests, your description is in the Bible, even if you not, because you proclaim to be a teacher of a book. But I am the writer of the book that's going to be taught. So how am I not the master teacher? Huh? There is no removing of it except him. And if he touches you with good in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, or on December 26th in 2023 at 6:01 in the morning, then he is over all things competent in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And he is the subjugator. Damn, fuck that up. Whew. Man. Well, I said it right, but I made a mistake on it. Okay, look, now they watch this.
Subjugate.
Oh, hold on, here it is right here.
Subjugator.
See, I was right, but I made a mistake. See, that's why I'm telling my children. See, I don't make y'all do that. But that's how I was done. She right there. She ain't right there. But I'm telling my little grandchildren and down the line, hey, when I was a little kid, my mama stood right there, breathing. Y'all can feel her, right? She's right here, I can feel her. And so that's why when I make a mistake, I'm like, I'm already arguing with your grandmama. See, look at this, mom. This ain't, see? And so that's why I'm laughing, because, you know what I got to say? I'm living my life twice, and I can feel her. See, I can feel her. And so I make a mistake, and I'm mad too, see? So I'm really is going through it. See, this smile is not really a smile. I'm upset, but I'm happy and I'm sad See, I'm overjoyed with emotion, but the emotions that I'm overjoyed with is sorrow and pain with acceptance. See, I am so hurt, but yet I am so fixed that I am balanced. I know that I've done what I said I was going to do, so it's no need of me being something that I don't need to be, because I have already become myself. So now, all you devils got to make me be something I have proven myself not to be. Inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So I have rest my case, and you people have allowed the devil to starve me in your ignorance. So when was you ever fed? Like, you do that commemoration of the Last Supper, but when did you ever eat the truth? Like, when you've been drinking blood and eating the flesh of your Lord and Savior. You've been commemorating eating the flesh of a human being, and you're not a cannibal. But when Moses, who is the father of the humanity that I'm saving, he used a lamb, and he told them not to waste any of it. If they had too much, then they were supposed to feed their neighbors. But look at the church. They won't even share the truth, because the truth ain't in the church. That's what Jesus said. So subjugator, right? To bring under control and governance as a subject. See, I'm the subjugator. Look, oh shit, man, I moved it again, boy, I tell you. Okay, and he is the subjugator over his servants. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I first gathered you as my own, as Four Castles Incorporated, until Nigel Taylor, naturally introducing God's eternal love, came and stole my shit. Black motherfucker. See, so is he the king that sold my kingdom into slavery in the beginning? Is his blood the blood that started slavery? See, wouldn't his ancestor be the ancestor that sold us if he is the one that tried to sell us back to the man? So wouldn't he be the one that sold us in the beginning? If at the end the beginning is revealed, so wouldn't his blood be the blood of the slave master who sold his image into slavery when he came and stole my family business? So was he about his father's business, stealing my children's father's business? See, so how is he Jesus? What father's business is he doing if he's putting black people in slavery? So y'all better wake up. See, them people use God's name in vain. So are they not blasphemers? I'm proving that I am God. How can I be a blasphemer? And he is the subjugator over his servants. And he is the wise and aware in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Say, what thing is greatest in testimony? Let me see. Woo. Look at that, boy. We're just giving y'all my testimonies. Say, what thing is greatest in testimony? Say, Allah is witness between me and you. See, Nigel won. Nigel Taylor. See, but I'm Allah, and I got a witness against you with my testimony. Now you come, because your name was on my company. I had to get it removed. So now you need to come before black people and give them your credentials, How you a man of God and you're not the devil in disguise? Huh? How the devil's blood is not running through the core of you? You done enslaved your people in the name of a God, and then you got an acronym naturally introducing God's eternal. What God, man? And you can't tell the truth. But you a Mason, though. But Masons is the one that burned down Rosewood. They let the man go. So see, you don't help your people, you help yourself, Masons. See, when your testimony gonna be one that you save black people, instead of turn your back on us, leave us out here with nothing. Naja one, where your Mason brothers? See, but they'll protect you. But you didn't protect us. I did. You protected who? Who did you protect? See? So say, what thing is greatest in testimony? Say, Allah is witness between me and you. And this Quran was revealed to me that I may warn you thereby and whoever it reaches in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 26th in 2023 at 6:09 in the morning. See, now it's reaching you through my testimony. See, so see, what thing is greatest in testimony? See, that's why the Prophet Muhammad, is now judging between, I'm judging between Naja Taylor and the Prophet Muhammad. See, that's what he say. Say, what thing is greatest in testimony? Say, Allah is witness between me, the Prophet Muhammad, and you, Naja Taylor, and you stole my stuff, which made me go get the Prophet Muhammad and show you and reveal you in this Quran to the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. So where can you hide natural introducing God's eternal love? Where can you hide? See, you're a murderer. You killed all black people's hopes and dreams. And who dreams and hopes did you save other than the devil that now starving me while I'm feeding my people my mind, my knowledge, my love, and everything through your hate? See? And you tried to give me some money, but give it to my people. See, because I'm giving my people my mind, my body, my soul. See, I'm giving them everything I got. But you took it as if it was yours. So now, shouldn't they take everything you have? Because what you have, you got it from my worth. You've been stealing from me. You're a thief. And now the Quran is revealing you. And I may warn you thereby, and whoever it reaches, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world that Naja Taylor is the fucking devil. Do you truly testify that with Allah there are other deities? See, he think he a deity. But in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, there'll never be no deity other than me. See, because the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran will forever be testifying to me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's leadership and command. See, because I commanded them to destroy any of my adversaries from now on, from henceforth and forevermore, you will be destroyed and consumed. And every value you think you gotta become mine and my children's. See, because you're a devil and you're a devil's advocate, and everything about you is anti-me. Everything. So you are not my people. You are not my kind. You are devils. You are slave owners. You are the worst kind who enslave his own kind. See, you a beast. You the most subtle beast that the Lord God had made from the dust of the ground. And you gonna return back to that dust. Say, I will not testify with you. Woo, see, ooh, let them do that again. Do you truly testify that with Allah there are other deities? Say, I will not testify with you. Say, indeed, he is but one God. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And indeed, I am free of what you associate with him in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Boy, woo. Now this is the 20. This is chapter 6 in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, verses 20. Those to whom we have given the scriptures recognize it in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, as they recognize their own sons. Those who will lose themselves, see, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the hereafter do not believe in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, that's when I turn hell back into heaven. See, but you people who are descendants of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, has now been revealed that Revelations 12 is now relevant evidence inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, is why you, for whom are the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world did not prevail inside of the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, nor inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, nor on December 26th in 2023 at 6:16 in the morning. See, you are failures, and you will never, ever enter into the heavens because you are an abomination here on earth. And if the Bible says it's on earth as it is in heaven, neither one of y'all will never make it. Now, I'm going to get Jesus now out of Mark 12 in the King James Version. No, you know what? Let me see. See, I don't even like him 12. But let me see. See, okay, look. They went down and gave how they might just tell me him. They said this here. Okay, here it is right here. I'm gonna use Matthew because Matthew is an actual disciple of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So I'm using Matthew 22 of the King James Version of the see, I don't know. Let me see, can I? But this is a long one, man. It's the 40 something. So my partner says, you know, you're supposed to do it all, but I don't have time to do it all. So I'm cause I don't want to it to go too far like that. Oh, you know what though? I'm gonna do this. Matthew 22, King James Version, Bible Hub Edition, 1 through 14, because I like it say farms in here, right? And it's the parables of the banquet. And it said, and Jesus said, no, damn. And Jesus answered and spoke unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. Right, so bidden, so that must be, okay, let me see. It just looked funny. So bidden, let me see. Yeah, let me see. Okay, right here.
Bidden.
See, bidden. So it's to offer a price, whether for payment or acceptance. Offer, to issue an order, to request to come. So that's what it is. You was requested to come to the, so which made in marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden, so that you was called to come to the wedding, and they would not come. See, so I told y'all to come to the wedding in the civil and criminal courthouses. Remember when I told y'all married your mind, but you wasn't there? So see, this is the parable that Jesus was talking about. See what I'm talking about? That's why I saw it. I'm like, man, let me tell them this. So see, when I married your mind, you didn't come. You was, and your preacher, Pastor Willie C. Barnes, see, that is the den and the thief, the thief in the den, excuse me, that now the truth can't enter into the church because they didn't let Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee enter into the church. They brought him in the church and then charged him with blasphemy. See, so now why Pastor Willie C. Barnes not charged with blasphemy if he's showing irreverence for Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in the name of Jesus Christ? So what is blasphemy by the church? So the church can charge Jesus as a blasphemer, but Jesus can't charge Pastor Willie C. Barnes as a blasphemer. But he using Jesus' name when Jesus himself couldn't use his name to get out of the charge of the high priest Caiaphas. So now how can a descendant of the high priest Caiaphas now use the name Jesus Christ and then get out of the fate that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee had to face if he is a thief and a murderer? So wouldn't he have to carry his own cross if Jesus carried the cross of Barabbas? But hey, okay, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servant to call them that were bidden to the wedding. Bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. My oxen and my fatlings are killed in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And all things are ready inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Come unto the marriage inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. See, but you have to be righteous to come to that marriage, see, because you have to be judged for your unrighteousness before the union. See, so that's why I tell you that it's a voidable marriage. See, I have already voided the marriage between you and I, because you're not righteous enough to carry my name. See, but they made light of it. See, just like y'all doing in Edenville, Florida, and hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, you making light of it. But you are the one that's caught up in the light because you darkness. And once these people realize how dark you are, then they gonna see you for the darkness that you conceal. See, you like to tell jokes, but now the joke is on you. And went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnants took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 26th in 2023 at 6:23 in the morning. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Which is why I'm now sending the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran after you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on December 26th in 2023 at 6:24 in the morning, just like the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Jerusalem sent the multitude after Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. See, so now we done came full circle, and now the written word is now chasing you like Saul chased the disciples of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. See, now the truth is chasing you, and every word you speak is the evidence of your crime, because you a blasphemer. Okay. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they were bidden, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Oh, see, I just told you, y'all not worthy. See, y'all not even worthy. Woo-wee. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. See, but see, I came trying to show you, you some bitches turn your back on me, starve me, and now you're not worthy of me. But yet you starve me as if you powerful enough to starve me. See, but one day the truth is gonna flood you like the Red Sea flooded over Pharaoh and his army. See, you're gonna eventually have to reap what you sowed, and you got so much baggage, it's no way you're gonna be buoyant. See, so those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. See, that's why y'all both bad and good now. See, but now the bad don't want to be judged, and the good is too weak to stand up for what's right. See, the weight of truth is too much for what they say is good to bear. So is good really good, or good just bad? Because you won't do nothing for a child, so how can you claim to be good when you're afraid? You are just a coward. And the wedding was furnished with guests. See, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. See, those are the guests that's waiting on you so they can see if you worthy of the marriage that I have married. See, I have already married your understanding so it can then be developed into something that's worthy enough to then be married to me. See, but you are an abomination to me. Therefore, I have divorced you before we got married. See, you are a devil, and devils cannot enter into my understanding. See, and when the king came to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. See, so now the darkness around me has been cast into the outer darkness. But yet the outer darkness is still teaching about Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee and Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. So if you are now in the outer darkness, when would you ever come into the light? Inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. See, when would you who are in the outer darkness be able to come to the light? There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, so I called, didn't nobody come, so I chose the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, the statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran testified it for me against you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. So now what documents cover you? Aren't you now back from the dust that your father came from, Adam? Aren't you just as dirty as he was in the midst of the Garden of Eden? That's why you sewing aprons of lies together like fig leaves. Now this is which one I wanted. This is paying taxes to Caesar. So this is what's tying together my testimony in the beginning. And this is Matthew 22 verses, in the King James Version of the Bible Hub Edition, verses 15 through 22, excuse me. Then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. See, like you devils trying to entangle me. And they sent out unto him their disciples with hindrance, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of God in truth. Neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the person of men. Tell us therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute to Caesar, or not? But Jesus perceived their wickedness, as I perceive your wickedness, and said, Why tempt ye me? ye hypocrites. See, Jesus was talking to you as I am now talking to you, as Jesus talked to them. Show me the tribute money. And they brought unto him a penny. And he said unto them, who is this image and superscription? So damn, superscription. Let's right at the end. Okay, superscription. Something written or engraved on the surface of, outside, or above something else. So now that's what that superscription is. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so he says, show me the tribute money, and they brought unto him a penny, and he saith unto them, who is this image and superscription? They said unto him, Caesar's. Then said he unto them, render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's. When they had heard these words, they marveled and left him and went their way. See, so now, according to your Lord and Savior, when he was Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, he said that I was supposed to give Caesar, renders to Caesar what is Caesar's. In my time of existence, the dollar is with the superscription of the founding fathers or the historical figures of this country that I now inhabit. Just like when Jesus was in Jerusalem, Caesar's money was the money of that time. I gave the money who has the superscription of the founding fathers and the historical figures of my country back to the descendants of those founders for my people. Now you telling me that I did not fulfill what Jesus said in Matthew, said to Matthew, and Matthew said to you, that Jesus said in Matthew 22, verses 21 through 22, that says, they said unto him, Caesar's. Then said he unto them, which is like you, because this is what you read to show yourself approved. Now, this is when you shouldn't have took the money. You should have took me. But see, you a devil. And you are the Pharisees. See, that's why you will take the money instead of your own child. See, look. See, you couldn't fulfill this. They said unto him, Caesar's. Then said he unto them, render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That's when I paid Caesar in accordance with Amendment 14, Section 4 of the United States Constitution. I paid for all of my people's financial debts. See, then said he unto them, render unto Caesar the things which are Caesar, and unto God the things that are God. See, that's when I took my wife, my daughter, and my son, my grandmama, my family. That's my family. Then I'm a union man, branch 1091. I took my postal employee family, and I took the union, then I took the post office, then I took the Navy. See, my people. But now my people turn around and starve me. See, they went their way. Look, see, this is what they did when they heard these things. Wait, see, I get upset. When they had heard these words, they marveled, see, and left me and went their way. See, they kept going to work. Oh, he crazy. Oh, he stupid. Oh, he dumb. And they kept going to work for the devil. Now, what they got to offer you other than money? See, so when did they, see, they rendered Caesar was due Caesar. See, they took what was Caesar's. See, but what did they give their children? When did they give unto God what was God? They didn't give no knowledge of self to their children because they never worked on themselves. So when are these Christians or Muslims in accordance with the law?